Welcome, thanks everyone for coming. My name is Nash Bellows, and I've got these two big paintings in the gallery. Well, what I wanted to talk to you about today was partly one of the reasons why I worked in this way and some other interests that I have. So I'll just start with why do I have 9 canvases and 9 panels instead of one giant painting? Well, the 9 represents a couple of different things. For one, it explains the pattern and the formula that I have created for myself, which is how I make my work, or at least within the last year and a half or so. This formula begins with 2 digital drawings that I've done on an iPad, and then I combined each drawing together, or the 2 drawings together, 9 different times. So as you see, every panel has 2 drawings cropped together, and that's achieved by zooming in and cropping, and they are related to each other by color, form, and things like that. And then once I get the 9, I combine them again to make the whole picture relate to each other. Another significance about the 9 is, one, in art, in teaching art, there is a rule which is the golden mean, and it has it divides the canvas into 3 ways, horizontally and vertically, which draws the eye into a circular motion. 2, I am thinking about technology when I am making my paintings, as I have created them from the beginning with an iPad and translating it onto painting. I thought that a natural translation would be to have the number 9, as on your phone or just a regular phone, there's 9 keys. Also, it's been suggested to me that it is reminiscent of my old work, which had a lot of quilts inside of them, and I've always used quilts and kind of crafty things in my work because I like to speak about the difference, and supposed difference at least, of the different qualities of fine art and low art. So that's where we go to another part about my paintings, is the color palette is very important. These paintings in particular, and all my paintings actually, I figured out this year that I had subconsciously been using colors from my childhood, most particular the 1990s Nickelodeon cartoons. So I started using that, and that's kind of in my work, I think about that because it's really my brain taking this, kind of soaking up this pop culture sponge when I was little, and then coming out in this fine art educated woman that I've become. So this painting in particular, I have determined is reminiscent of Ursula in The Little Mermaid and her 2 evil henchmen, which are eels named Flotsam and Jetsam. Yes, so that brings me to also just the use of materials, putting in fine art and low art materials together. I have spray paint, which unfortunately made the paintings a little hard to light. But the use of synthetic and more household paint is necessary, I think, when you're talking about when you're talking about the separation or non-separation of high and low art. Certain areas also contain house paint, which is poured and accounts for a certain amount of texture. And that's all I got for you. Any questions?